Happy New Year! This means I want to talk to you about yearly themes. But before we can talk about yearly themes, we really have to address the elephant in the room, which is New Year's resolutions. We know this story. January 1st rolls around and we decide that it's no more fooling around. We're actually going to get to work and we're going to do the thing we've always wanted to do. You know, maybe it's go to the gym 5 days a week. Maybe it's read a book every week, or whatever the goal happens to be. And we are so determined that this is the year that we're going to make a difference in our lives. And so we set out. And for a while, we're good at it because after all, we're awesome. So for the first few weeks, it's good. We're going to the gym, we're working out, or we're reading the books, or we're doing the thing. It's awesome. We are on track. We're getting our goal done. This year will be different. We all know what happens next. That's cool. One day something comes up and we have to take a day off. That's fine. We're still trying to do our goal. But then we take a second day off. That's all right. It's only a second day. Totally fine. It's all good. We're gonna do this. Okay. But then we take a third day off. And then we think, okay, well, this week's kind of shot, so let's start again on Monday. So we take a week off. And that week turns into another week. And then before we know it, it's been a month, and another month, and now here we are, failed again. We've dropped our goals, and we feel rotten. And we failed again. We're feeling guilty, and we set this goal for ourselves, and we had the best of intentions, and like always, we let ourselves down. I want to suggest a mind shift on this one. And this is where we get to the yearly themes, because New Year's resolutions let so many of us down. There are businesses built around that whole concept. Gym memberships spike in January and then people just drop off. There are businesses that depend on that January rush of New Year's resolutioners trying to do something different in their lives. But it doesn't make a difference for us. So we're gonna need to think, like, what's the point of a New Year's resolution? The point, the thing I think we are all trying to strive towards is the idea of improving ourselves. You know, maybe it is about getting into shape. Maybe it is about enriching our knowledge, or maybe we're trying to make connections with our family that we're not seeing, or the friends that we want to spend time with. Whatever it is, we want to do better at whatever is important to us in our lives. And that's why we set these goals. It's why we want to make a difference. But we're doing it in a way that's failing us. And we're feeling awful about it. So, this is why I think New Year's themes, or a yearly theme, is a better way to go. So, here's how it works. The idea is you're trying to set a topic that will basically guide you through the course of the year. And it's intended to give your mind something to focus on at all points of the year. Whether or not you're out exercising, whether or not you're at work, or you're hanging out with friends, it gives you something to think about, remind yourself about, on what you want to prioritize in your life. It's a small phrase that symbolizes that notion of self-improvement. So, for example, last year was, for me, I had named it the Year of Climb. And why did I call it the Year of Climb? It seems like a weird name. Well, I recognized where I was in my life. I needed to give myself challenges. I needed to push myself outside my comfort zone. I knew it was going to take effort. And so I imagined, a guy climbing a cliff face. That takes effort. It takes work. It's a struggle at times. But ultimately, you have the reward of getting to a new height and being able to see a new thing. And so the Year of Climb represented that journey. I've heard other people use themes like the Year of Learning or the Year of Family. This idea of focusing on an aspect that they want to prioritize, which could be learning, or could be family. But the point is that you're picking something that symbolizes the change you want to make in your life, the improvement you want to make in your life. One of the challenges with a New Year's resolution is that they tend to be inflexible to our needs. We know that something will come up in our lives. Something will get in the way, we will get busy, and we need to make a change. And for whatever that reason is, we are not able to meet our New Year's resolution for that day, for that time period. And we know this happens. It happens in our life all the time. Something comes up. And the New Year's resolutions are often too inflexible to adapt. So, for example, let's say we have a fitness goal of running 5 days a week. Great, we're out running 5 days a week. And then we suddenly throw off our knee. We can't run anymore. Does that mean our resolution is totally messed for the year? Well, if we're sticking to that New Year's resolution of running, then yeah, probably. We need a system that's more flexible. A yearly theme, by comparison to a New Year's resolution, offers that kind of flexibility. It says, if you set the year of fitness, it means that it doesn't matter specifically if you've decided to go running. It means, are you doing things that are going to put you into shape? So if running isn't going to work for you, well, maybe strength training will be better, or maybe swimming will be better, or maybe going out for a walk will be better. A yearly theme allows you to stay on track despite the fact that life gets in the way and we need to adapt to it. As a result, as long as we are striving to do things that are in line with that yearly theme, we're succeeding. If you go out for a long walk instead of a run, that's still a physical exercise. It's better than sitting at home. You're on track. You're succeeding with your theme. You decide to go, skiing with friends. Great. Physical activity. You are still on track with the year of fitness. Now, I'm using the year of fitness. It could be anything. It could be, as I said earlier, a learning goal. It could be something with family. It could be something altogether different. The point is that it's intended to give you an opportunity to look for things in your life that align with that theme. And as long as you are looking for those, you're able to make improvements in your life. Making improvements in our life can be actual, tangible increases in whatever our performance metric is. Maybe it's running farther, running faster, maybe it's reading more books, whatever our metric is. We've spent more time with the people that we love. Great. That's an important thing when it comes to improving whatever it is in our life. But sometimes it's not just about improving. Maybe it's about minimizing the impact of the negative things in our life, cutting back on things that are not serving us, not working for us, that are actively harming us. We may not be at a point where we're actively improving, but if we're slowing down the things that are putting barriers in our way, that's still a win, and we're still on theme with our yearly theme. Now, if you're going to try this, the yearly theme could be very literal, like literally, this year is going to be the year of fitness, or this year is going to be the year of family. Great. If that gives you clarity, amazing. But it doesn't have to be that literal. If it resonates with you, if you feel like you're actually understanding what you're trying to achieve, it doesn't have to be anything specifically literal. You could have it more metaphorical or be more poetic about it if that matters to you. The goal is it should help you achieve what you're trying to achieve. For example, I'm going to give you some different ways of looking at this. Maybe this is the year of joy, and it's about trying to find moments where you can find happiness in whatever you're doing. Or maybe it is the year of color, and the goal being, possibly like, how do you add maybe literal color in your life, but more symbolically? How do you add the flavor, the spice, the interest to what's going on in your life? So your yearly theme could be literal, as in I am literally wanting to get better at my fitness, or it could be symbolic, as in there's an ideal I want to strive towards, that I want to add more of this thing generally in my life. Does any of this resonate with you? What do you think? Is this the year that you set a yearly theme instead of a New Year's resolution? Let me know in the comments. For those of you who are tuning in via YouTube, like and subscribe. For those of you I'm catching up on LinkedIn, please follow me for more updates. I do a lot of work on LinkedIn. And with all this sort of stuff, it's about finding questions and a way we can engage our life in a different way. So if you're interested in more, click on the link below to get my free guide on asking better questions. This is a way of improving how we engage our life, but also more importantly, how do we engage the people around us. My name is Matthew Devine. I'm a executive and leadership coach based in Toronto, Canada, and I support new engineering managers with practical leadership tips to help them have more effective and engaged and inspired teams. If you're a new manager and you're looking for support, give me a shout in the comments and we will talk soon.